So I'm so excited to show you guys the new office. This is what I'm calling my production office because mainly I'm going to be using this office for now to cut stickers, to make journals and planners, and the printing and design and filling orders. When they come in, will actually still all be done in my other office. This just gave me some more space to be able to do more with. I will, of course, like usual, link everything down in the description that I can. Since I just ordered all this, that should not be an issue. So what you're looking at here, because I needed to expand, and if you watched my previous video, you'd see I only had 3 cutting machines, which really was not enough. It was taking me way too long to cut. I got 3 more machines, so I have 6 now, which still is not exactly enough to cut. But I have room easily for 2 more, maybe even 3. I could get 2 more shelves in here. I miscalculated, but this is from Ikea. I think that it's actually meant more for like the garage or something like that, but it actually works perfectly. And it is raw wood, so if you wanted to like stain it and make it prettier, you can do that. I'm probably just going to leave it as is, at least for now. But all these shelves are movable, and you can do 2 sets. You can add on as many sets over as you want on the sides. You would just get the one little divider piece that holds everything up, and then you would get your shelves. It's definitely sturdy enough. You can see I have some bins up top, and then there's plenty of space below for some inventory and other things that I haven't moved up here yet. Okay, so what I really wanted to show you about these shelves, which is why I chose them, and I have found it very difficult to find proper shelving to put these silhouettes on, is the fact that, okay, so it is the fact that there is plenty of space. These shelves are super wide, allowing plenty of room behind the silhouettes for the mats to go all the way through to read the registrations and then come out. So it you can anchor these to the wall, and you still have plenty of room. Where my last setup, I had a bookshelf with holes cut out of the back so that I can pull them away from the wall and give some room in the back. I've seen people do these shoe shelves on top of desks, and I am absolutely loving this setup because and also I can use the other shelves for tons of storage as well. Like I said, you can add as many shelves as you want. You can move them around as you need, and you can keep adding on later on down the road if you need that. So really, I just absolutely love them. And again, they're from Ikea, and I will link them down in the description. Okay, so the next part I have here in the corner, again, is a desk from Ikea. If you see, the legs are very tall. And basically this is just one of their tabletops, their desktops that you can purchase. And you purchase the legs separately, and I got the adjustable legs, and I have them at the tallest height that they can be. And that is so that I am standing there I am filling the silhouette cutters. My laptop is normally sitting on top of this desk, and I can easily walk back and forth and no bending over and hurting my back trying to load all these cutters as quickly as possible. So there's the little mood board, and then I have this little tray here, which is also been coming in pretty handy. It has the file folder things on top so that I may house all of the mats. I have some that are new, some that I'm currently using, and some that are older, and I might use them for other things like vinyl, but not necessarily stickers. And then there's a bin underneath, which is where I put the stickers that need to be cut. I have some downstairs that have been printed, and once I print them downstairs, I'll put them in bin, and then when I come to cut stickers, I have them right there in the bin, and then there's a little pull out in there for some tools and such that I need for weeding vinyl, scissors, cutters for the wire O bindings, things like that. And again, I got that off of Amazon, so I can link that for you in the description. Now moving on to my third and final Ikea desk. And I purchased the Calyx shelves, cube shelves, and I have two of those holding up a desktop all purchased from Ikea. And this just gives me a nice space in the middle that I can use to create my planners and journals and journal kits and such. It gave me somewhere to put my bulky cutter and my hole punch, and really just giving me some extra storage as well. So underneath here I just have my basic supplies, wire rope bindings and chipboard for the journals and lamination sheets for the planners and things like that. So I'm able now to have it all in one spot for making planners and journals. So then as you come around, I have a chair there for right now. I have my hole punch, and then I did purchase a couple little bins that I thought were cute. And I think I got those actually at Target. And those are the 13 by 13, like just fabric bins that fit right into the cubes for things that are, smaller, not necessarily stackable, or not necessarily that pretty that I just want a bin to throw in. And that's really it that I have in here so far. I mean, it's all that I need, but the great thing about how I set all this up is that I actually have all this space on the other side of the room. Please excuse the garbage that's still here, but I have all this space, and over the course of the next few months, the plan is to fill that space with bookshelves or some kind of shelving that I can put inventory on, because I have some new projects that I'm working on and I'm going to need some room for inventory. And that is really why I did not move my whole other office in here, because I really would like the room for expansion. So this is it for the production office, and I'm actually going to take you downstairs and show you what's changed in the office downstairs, since clearly I brought some stuff up here. Okay, so we are back downstairs in my previous office, but this is my downstairs office. This is the office that was shown in my previous video a couple months ago. I am not going to go through every detail again. I'm just going to show you what I've changed now at this point. If you are interested in anything you see and you want more information about, or maybe you want to know where to get it, I will link the original video here, and that way you can go check that one out, and that will have a list of everything that I was able to link in the previous video. But for this one, what has changed here is not much on here. You can see that I have taken out a lot of the supplies I had. Those are upstairs, and here is just some stuff that I have of inventory that's ready to go. So like my finished journals, I really have been trying to make some in advance because those covers are not customizable. And that way I have some, I can just pull them and get them ready to go out right away. And that's really the bottom line of the production office too. I'm still just me, so I'm trying to get a better workflow. Okay, so the space here next to my printers, and you probably recognize those calyx shelves, is actually going to have a laser printer there. The bottom has mostly the same stuff, the different types of papers that I use for different journals, sticker paper, and some supplies. The main reason why I decided just to keep the printers down here is because I use them for printing packing lists, and when I am designing things, I like to print out copies of things to look at them, how they print on paper to make sure they look good and things like that. To me, for now, it just makes sense to keep those down here. So moving over to this shelf now, this bookshelf, and this had all of the cutters on it. And all 3 cutters were on it, and I think I've done an okay job of hiding the holes in the back that were there. That shelf with the file folder holder on there, the file holder on there, that is where I'm printing my stickers. You can see there's actually a huge stack there that are printed. I have to move them upstairs so that I can cut them. So as I print, you see I have some printed here, stickers on top. They will go in those bins, and then when I go upstairs to cut, or next time I go upstairs, I'll bring them with me. Here's where I have stored now all these stuff for my journal kits that I make. So we have the vinyl, and then we have other items that come in the journal kits. And then that's my Cricut. That is the one I originally started my sticker shop with before I switched to Silhouette. I still use that Cricut for cutting my vinyl. I just makes it easier for me. I don't have to worry about messing up the blades or dulling the blades too quickly on the Silhouettes. I try to keep those all around, all the machines around the same blade usage. I'm not going to get into why, but leaving the Cricut, I already had it, so might as well use it for the vinyl, and I can have everything here. So that is really the only thing that I will actually produce down here, and that's mainly because most of the stuff I just grab and put in there, other than making the journal covers. And then my desk hasn't really changed except for... Okay, so now this bookshelf is only for stickers. My inventory, my sticker inventory. So I can now stand here and I can pull orders as they come in, which is awesome. Those bins, I've been accumulating more and more and more, and I needed to, those bottom ones are about to get filled very, very soon, and I was really running out of room. The journal, some of the journal stuff used to be over on that side, so now that I moved it, I've got the room for stickers. And also, I used to carry those over here to my packing table, and as I was filling orders, and I would be walking back and forth with those bins as I filled orders. And when you have a lot of orders to fill, that can get very annoying to have to walk back and forth, not to mention it's pretty much a waste of time. Please ignore my kitchen because this office is actually my dining room in my house. And so I did buy this shelf here so that I could actually stand there, pull the bin over in front of me, and use the top of that shelf for marking off my page, my packing list as I'm pulling things. And that way I won't necessarily kill my back. And that's really mostly it for the changes in here. It's, like I said, just the cutters and the stuff to make the journals and journal kits that have moved upstairs. And so now I have my packing and designing office, and then my separate production office. Again, this is the This is the packing table that has not changed. It's basically the same. That's where I actually pack my orders. So here's another look at the downstairs office. Thank you so much for coming to check out my new offices and how I have everything set up now. And I hope you guys liked it. I'll try to link everything that I can for the new office down in the description. And as I said, I will also link the video for this office in case there's anything in here that you are curious about and might want to put in your office as well. If I miss anything or you have any questions about, why I organize something, I am happy to help. I have moved things around so many times to try to get the best workflow that I could possibly get and make things as efficient as possible. When you're doing everything yourself, efficiency is key. You do not want to be wasting your time, tripping over your own feet and looking for things and so on and so forth. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.